Genetic testing can be complex. Let us explain. Parents may be surprised when they have a child with a genetic condition. J-Screen's reproductive carrier screen test looks for diseases that seem to appear out of nowhere in a family. Some of these conditions are life-threatening, while others may require ongoing medical care. Most are inherited in a recessive way. Here's what that means. Our genes come in pairs, and they hold instructions for many genetic traits. A carrier of a genetic disease is a person who has one gene that does not work correctly, but the other works just fine. The working gene keeps the carrier healthy, so the condition doesn't appear. The problem is that two people who are carriers for the same genetic disease could begin a family completely unaware of their risk. In fact, every time they become pregnant, there is a 1 in 4 or 25% chance for their baby to have the genetic condition. Other conditions on the reproductive carrier screen panel are inherited differently in an X-linked pattern. For these conditions, a child may have symptoms if they inherit the disease gene from only one parent. J-Screen's reproductive carrier screen test, if positive, tells you whether you are a carrier of one or more genetic conditions. If your test is negative, your chances of having a child with a condition on the panel are greatly reduced, but not eliminated. This test does not look for personal health problems such as cancer, birth defects, or genetic diseases not on the panel. If you're worried about those, talk with your doctor or ask a genetic counselor. Or if you want to know about hereditary cancer risk, consider registering for J-Screen's hereditary cancer test. Please remember that changes or additions may be made to the reproductive carrier screen panel over time. It is important to keep up to date with screening and to check for panel updates before any pregnancy, not just your first. The J-Screen test is done at home on a sample of your saliva, which contains your DNA or genetic information. Sometimes, genetic testing reveals something about your health. While unlikely, you may learn that you are at risk for a genetic disease. If this happens, we will let you know and refer you to see a doctor. You may want to consider this possibility and get your insurance plans in place before testing, as your ability to secure some forms of insurance could be impacted by your results. The GINA law protects against employment and health insurance discrimination based on genetic information, but it does not address other types of insurance, such as life and disability. Information about the GINA law and exceptions can be found at ginahelp.org. Now, the really good news. Knowledge is a powerful thing. For most people, J-Screen provides peace of mind. But if you do learn that you're at risk, there are many options for you to have a healthy family. Let J-Screen help you plan for your family's healthy future.